That's not very nice. Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we'll be looking at the dirtiest of dirty moves committed by video game players.
Oh my god.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Kill stealing.
Know your place.
Everybody likes to see their efforts be rewarded or acknowledged. So when you're fighting an enemy or another player in a game and someone swoops in at the last minute and kills your foe instead, it can really piss people off. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a kill, though it most often is. Kill stealing robs players of that sense of accomplishment, both those who are stolen from and those doing the stealing, since the latter will always be haunted by the knowledge that they're cheap, lazy noobs piggybacking off the success of better players. At least, we hope they are. Stream sniping.
There's three. You got three dudes on your team right there in a clan. Quit sniping. Get some skill. Quit sniping. Get some skill.
In the days of local multiplayer's prominence, looking at another player's screen to see their position was seen as the height of dick moves. But as online gaming became more prominent, this sort of behavior has fallen off or become impossible. Yet, a new form of this crappy gaming habit has arisen. Since many internet personalities and gamers now stream their matches online, some poor sports have taken to watching these gamer streams to easily discover their foes' locations.
Webby, f***ing leave, dude.
This stream sniping is especially common in battle royale type games where survival is everything.
This guy spelled my name. Who is it? He spelled my name. Hang on, wait. I need to get a better look at this. Hang on.
Ganging up on one player. Two against one is no fair. While certain games often necessitate teamwork and sometimes lead to two-on-one confrontations, that's not what we mean. Multiple players banding together to harass one specific player, either verbally or through gameplay, is a despicable practice, yet it's unfortunately all too common. While there are certainly some things people get away with that don't fall under reportable offenses, which can lead to ad hoc punishments being handed out, most of the time, this kind of thing is just bullying, plain and simple. No one likes their gaming experience ruined by the sometimes inexplicable cruelty of others. Pulling a Leeroy.
Alright, thumbs up. Ready, guys? Let's do this. Leeroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
While we're on the subject of working together, teamwork can be crucial in many multiplayer games, as well as games that see large groups of players unite for a common goal. However, those players who go off on their own and either ignore the objective or attempt to complete it without help are definitely pains in our collective asses, since it usually results in their death and often a setback for the group.
Help me! I can't get up!
This dick move is most famously demonstrated by the eponymous Leeroy Jenkins, whose wild charge launched 1,000 memes.
Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Rage quitting. Going your own way can be bad, but so can giving up when things don't go your way. Rage quitting usually features players throwing some kind of explosive tantrum, culminating in their departure from the game, and, in more extreme cases, destruction of something close to them, like a keyboard or TV. Although it can be entertaining when viewed from the outside, having someone rage quit on you in the middle of a match can be very frustrating, since it leaves your team down a player, and if things weren't going well before the sore loser gave up, they certainly aren't going to improve once they're gone. Screaming into the microphone. We get it. Gamers are an enthusiastic bunch, And while passion can be good, it can also lead to annoyance and outrage. Gamers who yell into their microphones are especially irritating. The loudness of their exclamations can hurt the ears of the listeners as well as drown out the voices of others, who, more often than not, probably have something more productive or reasonable to say than whatever the one blowing out the mic is talking about.
Any zombie fight you can crawl away from means you asshole.
We know someone can upset you, but please, spare a thought for the rest of players having to put up with your distorted and sometimes painful shouting. Teamkilling.
That's top 4. Oh my god.
There are a lot of dick moves you can pull on your teammates, but arguably the worst is teamkilling. Killing or knocking one's teammates out of the game is just awful. Teams are meant to work together, and targeting people whose backs you're supposed to have marks you out as someone who can't be trusted. Although some games have friendly fire turned off, or give the option to turn it off, it can still pose a danger in many games that don't have this feature. Whether they're doing it for spite or just the lulz, we're definitely not laughing. When it happens to us, at least.
Quiet. What?
Hacks/hacks. Cheaters, contrary to the old childhood expression, don't often eat pumpkins. Hacks is when a player alters the game's code to gain an advantage when playing. Not only does this almost universally give them an unfair advantage, it can also lead to glitches in online matches, as not everyone's game is altered by the code. Hacks may be fun on your own, but it frequently ruins the fun for everyone else when you employ them against others.
No more lives, no more chances.
Not to mention that most online games have a zero-tolerance policy for hacking. You can be subtle all you want, you're still going to get caught. Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.